Welcome. My name is Sharon from Move Wellness. I'm so glad we could be here together today. Today's theme is gratitude. We're going to be moving through a 25-minute slow flow that's going to be centered around inviting gratitude into our practice, into our mind, and into our body. You're not going to need any props today. If you do want something, feel free to go ahead and grab it, but otherwise, I think we'll be all right. If at any point during your practice today you experience any discomfort, pain, please feel free to stop and or modify your exercise to make it work best for your body today. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get started. So we're going to find ourselves seated on our mat or propped up on a pillow or on a cushion. And let's just begin to invite breath into our body. Turning our attention to the breath entering in and the breath leaving the body. Today's practice is going to be centered around gratitude. What is gratitude? Gratitude is that sense of appreciation for what is around, for those people around us, for the things we have, and the things we might not have. Also being grateful for not having certain things in our life. It's also this readiness for kindness, readiness to offer help. Gratitude is certainly something that invites itself into our minds daily, especially during difficult times. So let's just take a moment here to maybe center our thoughts around someone you're grateful for, or perhaps something you're grateful for, or maybe just sending a sense of gratefulness out to the universe. And let's just take a moment to just savor our body and invite this gratitude into our practice today. As you continue to breathe in, visualize the words of gratitude entering into your body through your breath. Visualize them leaving your body as you exhale. Breathing in gratitude and breathing out love. As you continue to breathe, allow your body to soften. Allow the shoulders to drip a little bit away from the ears. Allow your body to almost create that sense of settling in. As you continue to breathe, let's perhaps invite some attention to our physical body. Maybe there's some places on your body that need attention. We're just going to draw our awareness to that space. Or maybe your body feels really fine today and you're just going to draw your awareness to your breath, really savoring all parts of your body, just nourishing it with the breath, nourishing the muscles, the bone, the blood. And as you're ready, let us take the next few breaths and grow really tall through the spine. Find a bit of length through the crown of the head. Breathing into the torso, allowing the breath to just fall down towards the belly. Pull the belly in as you exhale. Breathe in, expand the belly. And exhale, draw the belly in. Next one, breathe in. And breathe out. As you're ready, let us breathe in and circle sweep the arms up towards the sky, perhaps your eyes remaining closed. Bring the palms together and gently press the palms together as they come down towards your heart. Maybe with the eyes remaining closed, we'll gently bow our head down towards our hands and set our intentions for our practice today. Maybe your intention is centered around gratitude. And then as you're ready, begin to lift the chin and begin to blink the eyes open and just invite the space around us into our visual space. Circle the arms up as you breathe in. We're going to take 3 big clearing breaths. Press the palms together. Exhale out of the mouth. Breathe in. Deepen the breath into the belly. Reach through the fingertips. Press the palms together. Exhale down to heart center. Continue to breathe in, reaching the upper body away from the lower body. And exhale, release the breath. On our next inhale, we're going to guide the hands up about shoulder distance apart. We're going to rotate towards the right side, bring the left hand to the right knee, reach the right hand back, lift up through the sternum, and gently rotate towards the right. As you're ready, come back through center, reach the hands up overhead. Take a really big deep breath here. Maybe your legs are crisscrossed. And then exhale, forward fold. Allow the hands to rest down onto the mat. I'm just going to remove my meditation cushion just to create a little bit more space. And then as you allow your body to reach down into this gentle forward fold, invite this sense of surrendering into this pose. Soften the shoulders. Soften the heart down towards the earth. And with our fingers outstretched and our palms lifted, so it's almost as if you're tenting your fingers, walk your hands over to the left side and just find this opening through the right side of the body. Drip down through the right hip and create a little bit more of an extension through the right side. Breathe into the rib cage. And then as you're ready, swim your hands back through center and then reach over to the right side. Finding a little bit more length of the left arm, reaching a bit further away from the upper body. Offering also this nice stretch through the shoulders. And then coming back through center. Continuing to lift the palms up off the ground. Take a deep breath here and allow the heart to drip down towards the floor. Very surrendering sensation here through the body. And then as you're ready, walk your hands back through center and restack the vertebrae. Swim the hands all the way up to the top and reach through the fingertips. Rotate towards the left, bring the right hand to the left, and left hand reaches back and twist. Remaining really nice and connected with the sits bones down to the floor. We lift through the heart while maintaining length through the spine. So we're not arching, but we're just finding this nice lift through the upper body. And then as you're ready, come back through center. Swim the hands all the way up to the sky. We're going to reach the hands all the way to the side, about shoulder height. As you're ready, lift up through the sternum. Guide the shoulder blades down and back the rib cage. Palms maybe even reaching and rotating up towards the sun. Just really offer this heart lift and almost guide your heart up to the sky. Just allowing this opportunity of gratitude to kind of fill our heart. And then as you're ready, reach the hands forward, reach up towards the sky. And then exhale, rest the hands down at your side. We're going to come onto our back with our knees bent. And we're going to move into our bridges. We're going to move into some flowing bridges. So we're going to invite our arms into this. So with our feet bent, our knees bent, and our feet flat on the floor, resting our upper body down onto the mat, you can draw your heels in a little closer towards your glutes, and your hands are going to rest down right at your sides. Torso is nice and supported underneath you by the earth. Head is soft, the throat is soft, the chest is open. As you're ready, we're going to inhale and then exhale. Tilt your pelvis down in towards the earth. Press the feet into the floor and lift the torso up towards the sky. As we find ourselves in our bridge, just want you to think about reaching long through the knees, opening up through the heart, and really finding this softness space through the chest and through the throat. As you're ready, bring your hands about shoulder distance apart. Open up through the clavicles, fingertips are reaching towards the sun, and maybe your thumbs are reaching back. As we take a deep inhale here, we're going to exhale, articulate down vertebrae by vertebrae, and reach the hands back behind us. And then on our inhale, we're going to pull back up, reach up, lift up. Find yourself in your bridge. And articulate back down. Now just find your own rhythm here. Notice if there's any points of your spine that are not necessarily connecting down to the earth. Maybe you'll find just that little sticking spot that you just draw your awareness to. As you reach your hands up overhead, you're moving in through your bridges, peeling your body up, opening up through the clavicles, and just continue to flow here a few more times. Just notice if your rib cage is popping as you reach your arm up overhead. Just want to keep the rib cage down. So maybe that means your arms aren't going to totally reach too far back. Last one. And then come back and connect down to the earth with the back and reach the arms up overhead. Swim the arms over to the side so that you have this nice opening through the chest, and bring the feet up into a 90-degree angle. Knees are going to be stacked right on top of the hips. Chest is open to give and receive energy. And as you're ready, we're going to float our knees over to the right side. And we're going to come about halfway down. So we're going to really hover the knees right above the earth. And then as you're ready, come back through center and over to the other side. And as you are pulling yourself back up, we're drawing that awareness to the obliques as it brings us in through center. Over to the right. And then back through center. Just flow at your own perfect pace here. Part of feeling gratitude is gratitude for decisions that work best for us. Gratitude for the body that we have this morning, today. And continue to flow one more time on either side. And we'll come back through center, and we're going to draw the knees over to the right side all the way down towards the earth. Knees are going to be stacked, and if you want to, you can shift your right hip slightly over towards the left and stack the top foot knee right on top of the bottom knee. Hip is also nicely aligned, and your gaze is going to turn towards the left side of the room. Chest remains open. Take a few breaths. Notice your heart space is open, available. Soften the upper body, the throat. And then as you're ready, come back through center, draw the knees up and place the back down onto the floor. We're going to draw the knees over to the left side and turn the gaze towards the right. Again, just stacking the hips, the knees, the ankles. Maybe your gaze is forward. Maybe your eyes are closed. Really whatever feels comfortable for you today. And then as you're ready, come back through center. And let's bring our right knee in towards our chest. Extend the left leg long. Extend it, let it rest down onto the floor. And bring the right knee in towards the heart and just feel a little bit of stretch through the glute, a bit through the low back as well. You can create some rotations with the ankles just to soften through the joint. And as you're ready, we can extend out through the right leg and bring the left leg in towards our chest. As we move here in this pose, just allow the heart to just feel so really soft. Invite that thought of gratitude or someone or something you feel great gratitude for, and draw it in towards your heart like you bring your knee in towards your heart. Maybe create some circles with the ankles. And then as you're ready, we'll release the left foot. And we'll come right onto our all fours position in preparation for cat-cow. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Tops of the feet are resting down onto the floor. We're going to inhale and begin to articulate from tailbone to crown, dropping down, lifting through the sternum, offering our heart forward. And then as we exhale, pull the belly in, round the upper body, turn the gaze between the knees. And then inhale, articulate, and lift up into cow. And move here at your own perfect pace. Inviting your breath into your practice. So what's really nice about this type of movement is we begin to breathe first and then invite our movement into our practice. Really offers maybe more opportunity to find a little bit more extension, maybe a little bit more flexion, perhaps a little bit more concentration, which is always nice. Really that checking in sensation. Check into our body, check into our mind. Where are we at today? And then as you're ready, we'll finish up with one more. And we'll come back into our neutral spine. So hands remain really nice and spread like starfishes in the ocean, and pressing them down into the floor. Moving into spinal balance, we're going to extend out through the left leg, the left arm and the right leg, and just bring the left arm to about shoulder height and the right leg to about hip height, and then back down as we move through our spinal balance. Thinking about remaining long through the spine, reaching through the crown, and drawing in through the belly. Continue to move here with one breath and one movement. We'll finish up with one more on either side. And we'll open up, bringing our knees down onto the floor. We're going to press back into child's pose. Extend with the arms up overhead if that feels comfortable. Otherwise, you can press your hands down onto the side and rest your forehead down onto the floor. Take a moment here. Take a few deep breaths. Breathe in through the nose all the way down the spine. Feel the expansion through the back of the body. Rest the heart down towards the earth and maybe dripping down a little bit more down towards the heels. And then as you're ready, we're going to come up into our all fours, curl our toes under, press ourselves into our downward facing dog. Shoulders are wide. Shoulders are away from the ears. Weight is pressing into the hands, particularly the thumb and the pointed finger. And heels are dripping down. We can begin to pedal our feet one at a time, alternating sides just to give our calves a little stretch. And then as you're ready, we'll come back through center. We're going to lift up onto the ball of our feet and just turn our calf muscles on. And then as you're ready, drip down through the heels, pressing through the heels, giving our calves a nice little stretch. And then as you're ready, walk your feet towards your hands, maybe bending the knees, sorry. And then coming into our forward fold at the top of our mat. Take a moment here to allow the body to rest forward. And then as you're ready, we're going to bend the knees, reach the hands behind us, and exhale, come into our chair. Arms are going to be reaching, maybe framing the front foot, the crown of the head, and or they're reaching forward. It really depends on where your shoulders are at today. As we exhale, we're going to come into a forward fold, extend the legs, ground down through the hands and through the feet, and then bend the knees and reach back into our chair. We're going to do this 2 more times. Open up the heart, lift up gently through the sternum, and then exhale, forward fold. Extend the legs, crown of the head reaches down towards the earth. Bend the knees, reach the arms, extend out through the arms, open up the chest. And then as you're ready, press the feet into the floor, extend the body long. We're going to gently go into a gentle extension here, lift up through the sternum. Thumbs are reaching back. And then come back through neutral, reach the hands behind you, interlace the fingers, and open up further through the chest. Allowing the heart to open, allowing this offering of gratitude. And then as you're ready, swim the arms all the way forward. Press the palms away from the body, round the upper body. And then rest. Both hands at your sides, palms are open, and we're going to invite our Tadasana, our mountain pose, into our practice today. Take a moment just to notice how this settles into our body. Feet are about hip distance apart. Now, as you're ready, let's swim our hands up towards the sky, reaching tall. Arms are going to be shoulder distance apart, and we're going to guide the right foot back, and we're going to invite our first crescent pose into our practice today, opening up through the chest and dripping down just gently into the right hip. Tops of the foot, the ball of the foot of the right is really nice and anchored down into the floor. And just take a moment here to settle your body here. And then as you're ready, we're going to guide the hands behind us. Now we can interlace the fingers if that feels comfortable, or simply rest the hands at your thighs and lift up through the sternum, finding a gentle back bend, opening up through the heart. Take a few breaths. Turn the gaze up to the sky. And then as you're ready, swim your hands forward. So we're going to guide the hands all the way forward, reaching long through the fingertips, lengthen through the back, and then draw the hands back. Hold the shape with your back. Reach hand. I want you to imagine a ball between your hands. And you're reaching and you're gently drawing the hands towards each other. And then release back into your crescent pose. Extend the arms up overhead. Swim the hands on either side of the left foot. We're going to bring the right foot forward. Find yourself in your forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the arms. Exhale, extend the arms up, finding your chair. We're going to repeat our chair 3 more times. Exhale, forward fold. Reach through the legs. Bend the knees, reach the arms, and up into your chair. And forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, extend the legs. Reach the arms behind you as you bend. Exhale, back into your chair. Keep your shoulders really nice and wide. Last one, forward fold. Extend the legs. Bend the knees, reach the arms. Swim the arms all the way forward. Open up through the chest. Press the feet into the floor. Extend the body up overhead, keeping the shoulders the arms shoulder distance apart. Take the left leg and guide it back, coming into your crescent pose. Opening up through the left hip. Open up the chest. Swim the hands behind you. Interlace the fingers. Open up. Guide your heart up towards the sun. Take a moment. Reflect upon your sense of gratitude for your body or gratitude for someone. And then as you're ready, swim the hands forward. Reach long through the fingertips. Thumbs are reaching towards the sky. Finding length through the spine. And then swim the hands behind you. Reach the hands away. Almost imagine this imaginary ball between your hands. Shoulder blades away from the ears. And then as you're ready, release the hands all the way up towards the sky. Take a breath. And then swim both hands on either side of your right foot. Take the left leg, bring it forward, forward fold. Bend the knees, reach the arms, extend the body, coming into your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Extend the body. Extend the legs. Bend the knees, reach the arms, swim the arms forward, finding chair. Last one, forward fold, extend the legs. Bend the knees, reach the arms, guide the hands up towards the sky. Open up the chest. Inhale, extend the legs. Find your body really nice and long here. Then we're going to take the left leg back and we're going to swivel our body to the long part of our mat. Bring the hands down to your hips. Open up through the chest. Holding this space. Feet are going to be to their respective corners. Heels are going to be in. And then as you're ready, release the arms all the way to the side. Bend the knees, draw the elbows in towards your rib cage. Exhale, reach and extend. You're going to extend and lift through the heart. Open up. Palms are going to reach up towards the sky, slight external rotation. And then as you're ready, bring the elbows in and bend. And reach and open. And back in. And reach and open. And back in. It's almost as if we're sending out gratitude to the universe. It's just such an amazing sensation. Open up our heart. Back down. And reach and open. Last one. Come back down. And reach. Extend. Lift up through the heart. And then come back through. Neutral. Place the hands at your hips. Swivel onto the right ball of the foot. Coming into our crescent on the left side. Open up through the hip. Take a breath here. And then as you're ready, guide the hands on either side of your left foot. Bring your left foot back, finding downward dog. Take a moment here. A couple of breaths. Maybe pedal the feet. And then as you're ready, drawing the knees down to the floor. And we're going to come up onto our sits bones. And moving into our boat pose. So knees are going to be bent, heels down onto the floor. Feet are gently flexed, and we're just opening up through the chest, really lengthening through the upper body. Hands can be resting, feather touch right behind the knee. And let's just guide our right foot up and then maybe our left. As we lean back, we really find this opening through the chest. Now you can extend your arms up overhead or forward, or maybe even open the chest. Really just offer this gratitude, loving sensation, opening through the heart. Maybe knees are together. And then as you're ready, bring your hands back behind the knees. Rest your feet down onto the floor. And then roll yourself all the way down into your supine position. Lying down on your back with your knees in towards your heart. And maybe guide your knees and create these small, beautiful circles with the knees in one direction. And then maybe moving in the opposite direction. And as you're ready, we can come back through center. We can extend the legs out long in candlestick and just feel the sacrum resting down onto the floor. The legs are extended. And let's just offer a little point and flex of the heel. The feet carry our body and do so much for us. So we're grateful for our feet and our ankles and our joints. And maybe create some circles through the ankles. Just softening the body. And as you're ready, we can bend the knees, rest the feet down onto the floor, and we'll bring the feet about as wide as the mat and just windshield wiper the feet alternating sides. Just create a little bit of movement through the hips, really gentle. It's kind of allowing the hips to kind of just move and sway at their own perfect pace. And then as you're ready, we can come into our final rest pose of Shavasana. So extend the legs out if that feels comfortable. You can always find your constructive rest pose with your knees bent and knocked together if that feels comfortable on your back. Otherwise, we can extend the body long and maybe bring one hand to our heart and one hand to our tummy, paying particular attention to the sense of gratitude within our body today. And gratitude of showing up to practice and taking time for ourselves. And just take a moment here to rest your body, rest your mind. Remain here resting. I'm going to slowly get up as I'm going to just complete our practice with the ending with a poem, but just stay in your resting pose for a moment and then we'll come up into a seated position. I have a lovely poem here by Melody Beattie, and she talks about gratitude. Gratitude. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, confusion into clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. It turns problems into gifts, failures into successes, the unexpected into perfect timing, and mistakes into important events. It can turn an existence into a real life, and disconnected situations into important and beneficial lessons. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace to today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. Let us invite a deep clearing breath into our body. And then releasing the breath from our body, allow our body to soften. Begin to invite movement through the fingers and through the toes. And perhaps as you're ready, you can slowly roll onto your favorite side and gently push yourself up into an easy seated position. Perhaps if you're comfortable, you can bring your hands to heart center or rest your hands on your lap. And gently bow down towards the earth. And let us take a moment to reflect upon the intention that we set at the beginning of our practice today. May your heart always stay warm, and may your smile always stay broad. And may the light that shines in me always honor the light that shines in you. Namaste. And there you have it, a beautiful 25-minute gratitude practice. Feel free to use this video at any time. Just a great way to really reconnect back to those things that we're grateful for. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.